Hey, so on the last video we covered what a doula is. In this one I want to tell you what a doula does, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand why you would need a doula because, you have a partner, or your mother's very close, or you have friends or sisters, or whatever, right? So what could you possibly need a doula for? Well, doulas have a lot of different areas of expertise and skill sets and talents that they apply to their own personal doula practice. So what you get is going to depend a lot on what doula you decide to hire. And for example, you could get henna belly painting, which is fun, as a additional thing in the doula package that you get. You could get placenta paintings, placenta encapsulation, lactation cookies, just lots of different things. And the base thing on what doulas do, though, like what's pretty consistent across the board, is that we help you, and we schedule a few prenatal visits to get to know you and get to know your ideal birth and what your expectations and desires are for your birth. And we may sit down and create a birth plan together, which is where you go through and make a list, write down, make a plan essentially of what you want your birth to be. And it consists of your choices. Do you want cord to be cut immediately, or do you want to wait, do delayed cord clamping? Do you want skin on skin immediately, or do you want the baby to be bathed first? Do you want pain medication in labor? Are you hoping to avoid that completely? Are you open to the idea of the possibility of pain management? Do you want to labor in the tub, or in the bed, or in the shower, stay at home for as long as you want, get to the doctor or the hospital as soon as you can? Are you doing a home birth? Are you doing a water birth? The possibilities are endless, okay? So what a doula does is that we sit down with you and we go through your ideal labor, birth, transition experience, and we make a plan and write it out so that you know what to present to your doctor. And you want to take your birth plan to your doctor and get them to okay it, and then you might have to revise it a couple of times and then give them another revised version to see if they're okay with that. A lot of doctors have wiggle room to what they're okay with and what they're not okay with allowing. So the birth plan is one appointment, and then we may have another appointment where it's the rehearsal birth. So like I'll come to your house and we'll discuss when to call me, what to expect, when to go to the hospital, what we'll do at the hospital, how we're gonna get there, what we're gonna bring. We may go over massage techniques or comfort measures, certain movements, how to sit on the birth ball, what to do on the birth ball. There's a ton of things that we could go over in the rehearsal, depending on if you have another prenatal visit, because the average prenatal visit does differ between packages and doulas. You may have 2 or 3, you may have more, you may have less. It just depends. We may meal prep in a prenatal visit, so we're divvying out meals that you can freeze for those few postpartum days or weeks after you have baby, because you're not going to want to cook, you're not going to really have time to cook, you're not going to feel like cooking. All you need to be worrying about is baby. And or we may do something else in preparation. The possibilities are endless. And it's completely tailored to the doula, the practice that doula does, the client, what the client wants. So, and then during labor, you'll call your doula when y'all agree, like during what labor process you agree, or if you feel like you need her by your side, and she'll come to your house or to the hospital wherever you're laboring and stay with you the whole time you're laboring, and help you through comfort measures and maybe affirmations or whatever you need. Whatever measures you've discussed prior to the birth and during the rehearsal and whatnot. And then you'll travel to the hospital together if you don't start out there as is. But she stays with you through the entire process of labor and delivery, so that you're comfortable, making sure that you're comfortable and that all of your needs are met, making sure that you're at ease to the best of her abilities, explaining procedures or options to you that might arise during the process as presented by your doctor or caregiver or whatever. May or may not help you establish breastfeeding if that's what you're doing, if she does that, and help you transition that first initial period for a little while after the baby is here. And then postpartumly, she may come to your house and help you answer any questions you may have, go over your how you're feeling about things, what you feel like you could need help in. She may fold laundry, do the dishes, wash your other kids for a little while, give you a rest, let you have a shower, whatever it is that you need help in. Like I said, the responsibilities and actions of a doula they all revolve around the mother and the birth, pregnancy, labor, postpartum process, like all of this area. But this area is broad, and we can do a lot of different things in it, because no two women are the same, no two babies are the same, no two pregnancies, births are the same, even amongst even amongst siblings. Like, every birth's going to be different, so every need is going to be different for everyone. So it just depends on the situation at hand. But that's what a doula does. They support you physically, emotionally, informationally during the pregnancy, birth, labor, postpartum process and period transformational thing. If you have any questions, let me know.